Alright, everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Planet Nomad. So, if you guys remember on the last episode, we were digging into the Earth. Mainly because I didn't have much else to do as I did my outro, and it sounded funny. Well, I kept going, and as far as I can tell, there's no end to, there's no end to, how deep the underground goes. I'm halfway tempted. Here, can I change the sound effects? Oh. Well, that's why. I didn't actually look into this. Oh yeah, unit system. Let's switch it to Imperial. Somebody's gonna be unhappy about that. But it's easier for me to... I don't actually know if it's gonna be easier for me for that or not. I don't know. Anyway, So I have a consideration here, and this is probably going to take a while, which is kind of the annoying thing. Hopefully they add a drill bit to a vehicle, so I can use that in the future. But yeah, I can make an underground base if I wanted to, which could be really cool, or it could be really boring. I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea of the underground base, and I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to quickly show this off a little bit. Obviously, we're running into a couple of seams and, like, issues and stuff. But, you know, I'd like to build, like, a functional underground base, to build my setup in. Unfortunately, we're a little bit very much underground, and what I might want to do is actually bring us back out. And, well, not back out, make a new world. And build one more into, like, a hillside or a mountainside or something like that. And have, like, an underground garage. And leave this one for way later for when I can make a mole machine. Because currently, let's see. Like, hand drilling this out is going to get real slow and real boring. So that's top. Let's do... Oh, I guess we already have them. Let's do 7. Let's see. Can I have a bunch of these on this pillar? Luckily, it doesn't look like there's collision issues with the ground and stuff, which is really cool. I guess my worry is, like, I don't want to bore you guys with something weird, because I do that. I do that a lot. And it's my worry that we're going to end up with, like, a really boring series where I, like, slowly tunnel out the underground. For mainly... Oh. Wow. Okay. I think there's our answer. I was hoping these searchlights would actually have a fair amount of diffusion, but no, they're spotlights. Okay, so we're gonna save this as mole people. I'm gonna come back to this later when we've got more features. I think for now, let's go make some ridiculous vehicles that are going to look a little bit nicer. And we'll leave that for a different time. So let's... Oh, what do we want to call this world? Let's call it Big Rigs, and go from there. We don't have a whole lot of options in Planet Nomads as it currently stands. We can make basic cars, and then we can iterate on that forever. But I don't know if that's gonna exactly work. Oh, we're in a different biome. I mean, I'll be honest, it's just trees and kind of plains and whatnot and tundra. But I'll take it. Okay, so the last time we were playing this, we made a vehicle. And it was small. It had 4 tires, then we made another one that had 6. I'm thinking, let's make something that truly blows the rest out of the water. I'm also... Ooh. Maybe not. Okay, reconsideration time. 4. How big is this? Okay. Let's get rid of the cockpit. I'll figure that out later. So let's put a tire on this. Actually, let's make sure that the tire does what we think we want it to do. Okay. Music in this game is really good now that I can hear it. Ish. I don't know, it's nicely atmospheric. Which I always appreciate in games. Okay, so there's 1 tire. So what I'm thinking is, let's see if I can make like a weird monocycle. There's no easy like support block or anything like that. We've got like interior wall. Oh, interior wall with small lights. I'll have to take a look at what that does. We've got floor plates. Oh, 3x3 floor plates. You know, I actually want to put that on the ground. We might have a couple more options here for sky base than I thought. Not sky base. Yeah, actually, if I do want to have that underground base, that might actually be one of the better things for me to do right now. Currently, oh, there's also the tripod light. Okay, yeah, no, it's starting to seem a little bit more possible. I have been playing way too much Fallout, I think, and it's messing with my brain. Let's see. So let's horribly bumble our way in here. Let's switch the axis back to green and take a look. Okay, we don't want that. We want probably just a regular diagonal slope block. Not this. Why? Because space issues? I don't know. I don't know how big I want to make this thing. I mean, we could make like a tricycle. That could also work. I'm also really curious how the diagonal works with hitboxes and stuff. And I think I just broke the entire build. Well, let's see. Can I put it back on a jack? No. I think there's no way of recovering from this. Okay, well that sucks. At least it's really easy to take these things apart. Let's build this proper this time. I say properly. It ain't gonna be properly. You know, I could also consider making some kind of what is it? Oh man. Okay, suddenly worlds of possibilities and worlds of stupid are opening up for me. I'm looking forward to this. I do hope they add more parts though. Like I almost want this to go closer to scrap mechanic in terms of like, well, mechanics. We'll have to see. Okay, so originally we had tire here. Let's see if I can actually build this. Wheels on the bus go round and round. Let's see. No, so I'm gonna have to approach from the other side, but I don't know if this is going to go the way I think it's gonna go. Sadly. Okay, so let's do 7. 1. Yeah. So we've got these 2 blocks here. And then we'll do the same rigmarole. I keep scrolling thinking it's going to get me the, it's gonna switch between all of the things that I can build, and it doesn't, and I get very confused. Okay, so if I put this here, oh, we need one more block over. Because, yeah, that didn't connect. It'd be really nice if there was a weld tool for this. There will be one, but, like, it'd be really nice if I could, I mean, I'm straight up just gonna be constantly comparing this to scrap mechanic now. Because I think this game is gonna have a survival focus, but right now all it's got is a vehicle focus. So that's pretty much the only thing I'm going to be able to compare here. Okay, if I'm lucky, they both have the same turning radius. Alternatively, it doesn't matter as long as it's on the same axis. Okay. Okay, that should be good. So let's make several of these blocks. Let's go back here. I might have to rethink a little bit about how this goes. I'm just curious to see how this thing's gonna drive. The answer, very poorly. I can only assume. Okay, so we need 2 blocks between each of these. Okay, straight up infinite jetpack would be real nice. Okay, so let's just do 6 wheels. I'll plop a couple of generators on. It'd be nice if there's also like infinite generators or something. but I kind of understand what they're going for here. Let's see. 3. There we go. And if we're lucky... You know what? This is ridiculous. Where is it? We've got tripod light. I haven't actually tried these. Hopefully it doesn't require a generator. It does. Okay, that's annoying. Actually, I keep pressing tab to pull up my inventory. Scrap mechanics is ruining me. Let's get a 3x3 floor in here. Oh. Okay, let's get a block, then a 3x3 floor. Then tripod light. Oh. Oh, that... Okay, let's not do that. Problem with the floor is it's got a full block hitbox, which ain't great. Okay, well, that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go back to basics. We're gonna put a light, and then we're gonna do 6. We need a generator on this. I guess I'll just stick it in the ground. Okay. There we go. I wonder. Can I have another light over here? Is there wireless power? I don't know. I guess we'll find out very shortly. Hey, there is wireless power. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's sort of a wire, but it means I can, it means I can actually... I don't even need a block to put these on, do I? As long as I've got the power set up, we can hook them up to whatever I want. Okay. It'd be kind of nice if you could filter based on function. Like, I only want to see batteries, and then show me things I can hook up to. Whatever. Okay, where's... Ah, here's the other one. Yeah, this cloud really needs... These clouds really need updating. Turns out a ton of YouTubers have actually gotten access to this game. Oh well. I know, it was one of those where it's like, I thought I was special. I'm not. But that's kind of the name of the game with the industry. Almost nobody gets to have, like, exclusive access to a sandbox game. I was just, like, super excited. I was like, yeah, I did something special, and everything is coming up Millhouse, and then I, like, tune into my YouTuber chat, and they're all talking about, playing, Planet Nomads, and I'm like, no, this was my thing. And clearly not, but that, I mean, whatever. There's no point in crying over any kind of spilt-ish milk. Okay. So this is a horrible monstrosity. I should probably... Oh, crouch. It'd be really nice if I could... Wait, can I? No, there's no... There's no possible way for me to adjust the jack. It sucks. I was really hoping I'd be able to build down from this thing. Maybe if I'm, like, looking at it from this angle. Let's go over here. Oh, you can actually see the texture repeat on the ground. Either that or I mean, we've got these, like, weird tearing lines on the ground. You can kind of see them right there. Maybe not. I don't know. Hard to tell. Okay. There's got to be a way for me to get a little bit further than this. Actually, there is. Huh. Or not. Or not. This works. This works. There we go. Okay, crouching movement is really strange, by the way. Not quite a fan. Okay, didn't get rid of any tires yet. So we want to put 3 there. Okay, so that's a little bit further down. There we go. Now we're gonna get rid of 1. Put a ramp block on. Why? Mainly because it just seems necessary. Okay. We're gonna put another. Unfortunately, this thing's gonna be a bit of a nosediver. Which sucks. Okay, can I... How do I zoom out? There we go. Okay. Well, that part works. Yeah, this thing is gonna suck as far as being a vehicle goes. Oh, right. I don't have any generators in here. What am I thinking? It'd be really nice if I could also put things back on lifts. Like, I'm actually a bit surprised. Oh, question. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be clipping issues, so I can put my generators in here. Well, that's good. I'm gonna just slap these things down. Let's go here. Connect to the batteries. We've got how many batteries? 4? I'll do kind of the same thing. Why am I slowly sliding sideways? I have no idea. That's really odd. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I think this is the right one. It's very hard to tell sometimes if I've actually connected stuff. Because it doesn't... I mean, it kind of gives you the visual indication. But it kind of doesn't. Oh, just realized. Do tab, close out of this, drop you, drop this. Okay, there we go. So, if we're lucky, this thing is going to be stupid. Oh. Oh, it's stupid, alright. And we are currently inside of it. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, one thing I realize... There's some clipping issues in this game. One thing I realized, though. My tires are wrong. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it moves. That's a start. It collides real hard, though. Okay, let's try the opposite side. And let's try and get these up to fast. Ugh, that jetpack. I like it. I like the fact that I'm given a jetpack here. The only problem I have with it is it takes a long time to get going. So this thing is a hot load of garbage. So I was talking earlier about no collision issues. Turns out there's no collision issues for like turning and stuff, but the moment you actually want to go, everything counts as a surface for movement. So having this like dumb monoline internal tire system, it's not great, especially because we're dragging our nose on the ground. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut off the driver's seat, I think. Wait, it's pretty... This thing's pretty back heavy. Let's reconsider. Okay, let's see if I can... Let's see if I can make it even. It's still going to fall over sideways. But that's what these kind of runner things are for. These blocks are heavy. We're going to have to really think about weighting our vehicles in the future. Huh. It should be perfectly even, yet the backside is heavier. I wonder why. Well, let's keep making this thing the stupidest thing we can possibly make. I'm sure a number of you are probably like, why is he making this? As everyone is wont to do. And the answer is, because I can. Oh. Is there more space in the front? It kind of looks like it. That's weird. Well, whatever. Oops. Don't want to do that. I was tempted to put a floor block down, but then I realized I can't put my seat on it. Which sucks. It'd also be really nice if they add like a very specific, like, non-cockpit type system. But that'll have to be for later. Okay. So I'm gonna swoop that directly in the center, and off we go. It's not better. But who expected it to be? I hope the answer is nobody. Okay, so we made the dumbest possible thing. Let's go back to where my lights are, and let's make an actually smart vehicle that you know, does things. And I'm halfway tempted to... Actually, let's not give up on this quite yet. And by not give up on it quite yet, I mean, let's get rid of the wheels in the center. Get rid of the generators. Let's see, 6... Let's see, it's odd width. We're just gonna put in 2 generators. Go back to this. Hook them up to these tires. I say I don't want to give up on this, but in reality this is just me screwing around with something before I get rid of it. Hopefully they add, like, workshop support or whatever. Or... Huh. What's wrong now? They should have electricity. Should be functional. Oh, we're stuck. Well, that's a problem. Can I get rid of... I can't get rid of these solid rocks. Well, that's interesting. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got... Nope, we are still stuck. Huh. Well... I said let's not give up on this thing. I think I'm ready to give up on it. I mean, they turn. We kind of have a miles per hour. Maybe is one of the tires turning? Nope. Well, whatever. Okay, let's get out of this. And we're still... Okay, there we go. Time to get this sucker out of here. It's dumb. I don't know why I made it. I was just curious to see, like, how far could I push this vehicle building engine? The answer is far-ish, but also ugh. No, let's not do that. Okay, so let's make something with a ton of wheels. I wanna see how fast I can make a thing. So what we're gonna have is 2 parallel tracks covered in wheels and generators. We're gonna try and go as fast as humanly possible, with as light of a vehicle as I can muster. I don't know how it's gonna work. It's probably gonna be terrible. But I mean, let's be honest here. Of all of my builds that I will ever make in this game, I'm gonna give... Let's see, can I go into first person? There we are. I'm gonna give, like, maybe 10 of them the level of, like, actual... I don't know, I'm gonna give 10 of them a, yeah, this is probably passable rating. The rest, ugh. Okay, so let's go down this far, I think. Let's see what other blocks we have. Oh, okay, so we got the full block, which is 50 weight. Do we have another option that's less than that? Like a square glass block? If there is one, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Well, we have other options. We've got sloped ramps, which are very, very heavy. Oh, man. Okay, we got arcs. We've got inverted arcs. No, that's probably not going to be any better. I was thinking of... Nah, it's not going to do anything either. Okay, yeah, so we're stuck with the most basic block for weight here. Alright, understandable. Gonna have to somehow cram all of these generators on here, and it's not going to be pretty. The other thing is... We haven't tried a different... We haven't tried... Where is it? We've got hinges and spinning plates. Haven't tried either of them yet. Let's try hinge. Let's see. Frequently used for towing vehicles. Okay. Now, it's not a powered hinge. It's just a normal hinge. Oh, man. We can make, like, a weird snake thing. We're making a weird snake thing. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know exactly how the hinge block is going to work. I don't know if this is going to do, like, the scrap mechanic bearing thing to me. I hope not. I'm just trying to decide how wide do we want our... You know, let's make this a little wider. I said I was going to throw on as many I said I was going to throw on as many wheels as I possibly could, but I think I found something a little bit more interesting here. Maybe. We'll see. This could just result in hilarious failure. This is not uncommon for me. Here's the question: do we want? Let's get rid of these. Let's have two. One for left and right, and one for up and down. This way the thing can handle multiple surfaces, though I think it's immediately just gonna fold in on itself, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, if that's the case... that's gonna look real stupid. Hey! Just my cup of tea. No, I'm here to learn. I'm not here to do this right the first time around. Eventually we'll make cool things the right way. But right now, we're making dumb things the wrong way to figure out the extent of the mechanics. And I'm sorry for those of you that are looking for truly professional building. Okay, so fun fact. Hinges cannot... this didn't work. Hinges do not work. So, it does work like a bearing and scrap mechanic, where if you put a hinge down, it has to be the basis for the next section that you're building off of. Otherwise, what you just did, what I just did, failed miserably. Okay, I made this pretty long. Let's go back to our original idea. I'll make the snake thing in a little while, but I've already got the basis here, and we'll go back and make the snake thing later. Because I mean, that's gonna be fun, but this is not the basis for snake thing. And I want the basis for snake thing to be something special. Okay. So we got that. Sadly, the cockpit is even, and I hate that. I hate that so much. But I don't really have much of a choice here. So let's do 7s. Don't know if they're more efficient here for what I'm doing, but I don't know. Okay. So we want a comical amount of wheels. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3. 3 space, 7 over, and then back to 1. So this thing is going to be a many-wheeled monster. I have no idea how I'm going to power it, but that's okay. Okay, so let's do 4. Let's try pressing 4. Okay, there we go. Bah! Oh man, this game really could use, like, straight-up creative mode flight. It would be such a nice addition. I got off here. Somehow. Or I didn't add enough blocks to the end. There's my answer. Okay. I was off by 1 somewhere. I just didn't know where. Okay. So this may look real familiar to all of you who watched the beginning of this video. We're kind of doing the same thing, except for I'm going to have an external wheel set on the outside. You know, let's not even go this direction. There we go. I can't get rid of that normally. What I want to do is smooth this off. Mainly for my own aesthetic desires. Okay, there we go. So this way we end up with a even center and fairly dense wheel setup. More or less exactly the way I wanted it to be. Just, you know, symmetrical instead of not. And less work, because less tires, overall. But also thinner, which is probably going to be kind of important for this. This thing is going to just crunch into all sorts of stuff. Okay, so last time we tried putting the reactors front and center, it didn't work. We're also going to want... God, so many reactors in here. I mean, this might be okay, but it probably won't be. Let's build a slope around the top of this, and then I'll build the rest of it with engines or something. I don't know. Realistically, if I wanted this to succeed, I would not actually have the top here, but I kind of want it just for again, aesthetics. It's gonna look kind of super ugly otherwise. And I prefer this to look real nice. Oh, I can get this to attach via... I just realized, yeah, I can get this to attach wherever I want it to. Well, that's good. I'll do that later. So yeah, let's make a top shell. At least enough that I can put the cockpit in. Okay. So we don't want to do that. We want to do this. Probably right there. Be nice if I could go one further down, but that's where the tires are. So this is going to have to be the extent of where I can put it. That's fine. Let's see. There we go. I love the axis changing system here. That's solid. Okay. So we want to do 6. I guess, yeah, I can fit a bunch of generators in along the middle here and hook them up properly. The only problem is looking around the topography of my vehicle might be a bit hard. I guess if we zoom back out, we can do it. Okay. Sadly, you can't hook up generators to more generators. I was kind of hoping that would be the case. Okay, this is... There we go. Let's see, I'm going to be a little bit more space efficient here. Luckily, there's no such thing as destructible blocks. Like, this isn't not scrap mechanics, Space Engineers, where the thing is just going to tear itself apart in front of your eyes at the moment you, like, touch anything. So that's nice. I like that bit, I guess. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting a strut here. I don't need to. It feels right. Okay, so let's get the... you know what? Before we go too much further, let's... Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, so we're gonna have one engine per 2 wheels, ideally. Which is gonna be hard to do given the constraints. Alternatively, maybe one engine per 3 wheel. Cause yeah, I'm gonna run into issues real fast. Otherwise. Okay, so that's those. Yeah, and if we can get these internal ones hooked up rather quickly, this might work. Okay, let's just make sure we're pulling from the right engine. We are. Hook that up. Okay, so hook you to you. There's like no sensible organization to any of this. I'm just trying to keep it... Well, I guess I'm trying to keep it relatively organized. Just not fully. Alright, gotta get this back tire. So remember... Yeah, I might have actually been able to do... one engine per 2 tires. Would have been hard. Let's see. I've actually got enough, so let's undo that. Let's go back here. Because I believe we've only got 3 left on each side that haven't been hooked up yet. So this might be faster than I thought. Yeah, we would have been like 1 or 2 batteries short. Oh, that's life. Okay. Looking forward to driving this thing. It's probably going to have the world's worst steering, from what I can tell. But I could be wrong. Okay, so there's that. Now I got to switch all the tires around. I also got to figure out how I'm going to handle steering. I guess what I could do is do the, like, front... Ooh. You know, I just realized maybe it'd be better if we had handled steering from the front. Like, that. Like, there. Yeah, that could work. Okay. Yeah, powering this thing, or programming this thing is going to be a bit of an annoyance as well. Okay, so we want to do back steering. They're all pointed the right direction. Forward steering. We gotta go back to fast speed on all of them. This is an interesting experience. Let's be serious here. Okay, so I'm not gonna have these turn because they're inside the car and they're probably not even gonna work right. So this is probably for the best. Okay, not seeing much there. These are rotating. This is fast speed. The correct direction. Okay, so all we need to do is make sure they're all going the right speed. Oh, what? Oh. That was already at fast. This is at slow. I like the user interface for indicating slow, fast, whatever. They did that well. Okay. Fast. It'd be nice if you could actually see based on the lines going around the tire. If it was slow, medium, fast, or whatever, but this will be fine. Okay, I don't see any other reason why I can't just immediately drive away with this thing. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. So the bad news is, this thing is really slow. The good news is, it's kind of fun. I mean, it handles low-level terrain really well. I'm really looking forward to when they add, like, bigger tires and stuff. It's awful. This is not, weight very quickly oversteps the maximum, amount of speed you can get. It also really does look like I need 1 battery per 2 wheels, because currently they're all kind of in the yellow, and ideally I'd want them all in the green, maybe even 1 to 3, 1 to 1. Ugh. Well, we'll try that with like a tiny speedster on the next episode, but I do have to say, as an unintended side effect of all of this, it's really fun seeing this thing going over terrain, even if it's dark as shit and it's hard to tell. Nighttime lasts way too long in this game. Like, eventually I'm fine with it, but it would be really nice if I could, like, flick a switch and just keep it daytime all the time, purely for creative mode. Because right now, I kind of want to see what I'm doing, and I don't really have that luxury. But it is nice from a, like, rocks and stuff don't bother this thing in the slightest. We just go over. I'm looking to see if there's anything interesting terrain-wise. There are multiple biomes. The one thing I will say, unfortunately, though, is the multiple biomes in this game, a lot of them are just flat and empty with trees and maybe a couple of rocks and stuff. Whereas, like, I know the GIFs I've seen... GIFs. Ugh. They show, like, a wide variety of, like, stuff in the biomes, and I know that's totally staged, and I think it's probably excluded right now because of performance issues, but I really hope they do actually populate the worlds better, because right now, little bit dull. Just saying. one way or another, having a good time with this. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Planet Nomads. I might work on the underground base, but chances are I'm probably going to keep messing around with vehicles just to see what kind of weird nonsense I can make. This one really does actually get some speed when it starts going downhill. But I still think like a 4 to 6 wheel vehicle is better. Yeah, look at that rock. Barely even slowed me down. I was gonna say it didn't, but no, it totally did. But yeah, I think next episode we're gonna mess with hinges and maybe rotating blocks. Not entirely sure. One way or another though, see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.